What's going on? My A pluses, my nerd mixes out there. It is your boy Indy Uchiha. And of course, if I'm here, you see the decor around, it must be episode 4 of season 8 of The Flash, Armageddon part 4. And man, oh man, did they not disappoint with what happened in this episode, man. It jumped off right where we left off with the Flash ending up at this party. I actually started a little bit earlier because you got to see some of the back and forth between some of the characters that were there, especially between Ryan and Iris. Seeing how close those two actually were pretty cool. You're finding out that Iris was actually the maid of honor in Sophie's and Ryan's wedding, and that Ryan was looking to possibly adopt. And Ryan's giving, you know what I'm saying, Iris some advice on what's going on with her new love, who actually happens to be Thawne. The and I said before that I thought Thawne was the villain of what was going on, but the intricate way that they put everything together to me was one of the things that I feel like this show has been missing, you know what I'm saying, for a while. It's it's interesting to me that he was able to tap in to the negative still force, which they really still haven't said how he was able to do that, to be able to change every aspect of Barry's life to make sure that he was the one that got struck by lightning. He even came up with a say, which I don't believe him. I think he just did it for theatrics, that he went and killed Barry when he was a baby boy. And he made sure that every important point in Barry's life became his own, and now he is the Flash. And that's one of the points in the opening scenes that I love, when Barry was trying to talk to Iris and was like, look, I tell you guys, I'll show you guys who I am. And he popped that ring on, and when he came back, he was in that awesome looking reverse Flash costume. I love the new updates to this costume, I really do. And then Thawne runs off and he comes back and he's in the Flash costume. And throughout the episode, Thawne lets him know, you know what I'm saying, how he's playing him, and there's no way for him to overturn it. So Barry ends up having to go request the help of a friend that he really doesn't want to request the help of. And that is none other than Damien Dark, which I am a huge fan of Damien Dark. Come to find out that Barry helped kill the Legends, Cisco, Joe, among others, with the help of Damien Dark, in order to be able to do whatever happened when Barry came. This is how the Reverse Flash operates now. You know what I'm saying? And he's able to trick Damien Dark into helping him steal an item that he might need. But then when Damien Dark is going to kill, you know what I'm saying, a couple of Barry's friends, which I had to give up 10 years later, and these guys look amazing. You know what I'm saying? We actually got Ryan Choi in the Atom outfit, and got to see him doing a cool little thing when he shrunk Thawne Flash down and then going back to his regular size. Cecile's powers on another level. Allegra powers on another level. We had our representation from the other TV shows when it comes to Batwoman, and I totally just blank on Kara's sister's name, yo. I don't cover Supergirl. Y'all ask Adam, but y'all know what I mean. Far left, looking gorgeous as ever. Including Chillbane and Frost as well, teaming up as a dynamic duo. They're actually together, but they're heroes. There's even a name drop for John Constantine, because they were blessed with they had John Constantine put a protection spell on Chillbane and Frost for when they fought Damien Dark, to which they still lost. It took 4 heroes. It took Adam, it took Old Girl from Supergirl, it took Frost, and it took Chillbane to take down Damien Dark. Can we please go back and understand how dope of a villain Damien Dark was? I mean, that was top notch in what was happening. And my guys, we have a visitor. Somebody's coming to say hi right now. My little Flash lover herself, Olivia, wants to say hi while we're doing this review. So that's always interesting. This is the life of being a dad. Stuff like this happens. Want me to do it? Now she's gonna run along. Now that she came and entered herself into the review, she's gonna run along. Just want to tell you guys hi. But this episode, these 4 episodes that we have are some of the best paced Flash episodes that I've ever seen. And this is honestly what I believe we need for the rest of the season to go. Them not walking us through what's going to be us thinking that we can't understand or figure out what's going on. But man, come to find out, Armageddon was started because the Flash was trying to correct everything that was going on, and it wasn't just started with him. It was kind of like a combination of him and Thawne, with the Flash trying to reach Mach 20 in order to be able to use the Time Stone. It just feels weird saying the Time Stone talking about a DC show. And this device that they snatched off, that when they killed Ray Palmer, that they snatched off of Ray Palmer in order to be able to set the timeline back right. And it was actually Thawne trying to catch up to him to stop him. Now Thawne even said, just like I thought, I talked about this on Hero Report. I think I talked about this on other reviews too, when Thawne said that Flash had got too fast for him, so he had to figure out another way to do it. And the way to do it was him to become Flash. And yes, he only had about 5% of his speed left because of the work he did with Black Lightning to try to correct the issue in order to take away his connection to the Speed Force. And with Thawne becoming Flash, the Speed Force blessed him. So the Flash was kind of like phasing out of existence in what was going on. Very interesting. Allegra and Chuck, man. The relationship that they have. Interesting. It was interesting the way they played it, with Allegra not wanting to stay close to, not wanting to really be close to anybody, because everybody she's close to, she loses. Having Ryan Choi be the one who's running from love because he's scared of being hurt, he's scared of having his heart broken. They played real heavy too on the paragon of love that Barry is, because he seemed like he got the extra boost of speed he needed to hit Mach 20 from Iris. When Iris realized that something was wrong, she could feel it, you know what I'm saying, in her soul. And you see that connection to the Speed Force or whatever she has spark, and it seemed to give Barry that push she needed in order to correct everything. Because when he ended up getting back to the future, it was like nothing had ever happened. Joe was back. Everybody was sitting down for lunch. You know what I'm saying? Right then, I would have told everybody what happened, but he's so happy to see everybody and have everybody back that, you know what I'm saying, he wants to hug them. He wants to, you know what I'm saying, love on the people that are close to him. But that's going to be an interesting conversation they have when Barry tells them what's going on. Star Labs is back. It's no longer destroyed. You find out the lengths that Thawne went to in order to, you know what I'm saying, try to destroy everything. And Despero left so early that he didn't see what happened with Armageddon to the completion. So he's jumping back to 2031 to see what actually happened, you know what I'm saying, in the end. So it's going to be interesting if Despero ends up coming back. We know the Reverse Flash came back. So we see him in the room with Gideon in Star Labs getting ready to do whatever he's going to do. There was actually an interview with Tom Cavanaugh that was had that seems very interesting to me about how that is going to go. I want to go over this right quick because it gives a little bit of insight to everything. Let me see if I can find it. I'm gonna share it on the screen for you guys so you guys can see it. The Flash, Tom Cavanaugh weighs in what Armageddon event really is about, teases Thawne's final question mark move. Um, this basically goes over what's been happening in this episode. After Barry sped to 2031, he was stared down by Iris Chester and Team Flash members and friends, all because he later learned Eobard Thawne had traveled back in time to, among other things, kill young Barry Allen and create a reverse flashpoint. As such, Thawne emerged as Flash, wound up wooing Iris, making her his lightning rod, and formed a team. Also compromised the Chester, Frost, Cecile, and Ryan Troy, aka the Atom. A Lego we learned made tracks some time ago for London after she and Chester both handled their first hookup badly. All this comes from TVLine.com. As you can see, the picture of everybody sitting there. Other fun facts from this altered timeline: Batwoman's Ryan Wilder in 2031 is mulling having a baby with wife Sophie Moore. Supergirl's Alex, that's her name, Alex, is still with Kelly, and Frost and Chilblain have formed a bit of a dynamic duo. And the not so fun facts: Barry as Reverse Flash is responsible for killing Cisco, Ray Palmer, and the entire Legends of Tomorrow team, which comes to show that John Constantine wasn't part of the team anymore. To right the extremely wrong reality, Barry tried to trick Reverse Flash's ally Damian Dark into helping, but quickly confessed that he is a good guy trapped in an alternate timeline. Dark, sensing that Barry was telling the truth, including about how Damian sacrificed himself to save his daughter Nora, agreed to assist, though Thawne managed to stay a step ahead. In the end, it came down to a standoff between Barry and Eobard, where Iris, sensing again and again that she and Alan share a past connection, used an immobilizing ray gun on her fiance instead. Barry then set out to speed round the globe in order to reach Mach 20 and open a time portal to undo Reverse Flashpoint, even though doing so would risk literally breaking the world. Ergo Armageddon. Barry pulled it off with the needed final boost coming from his lightning rod. Saw the twinkle in her eye, and returned to proper 2021, where he looped in Despero on Thawne's grand ruse and then hopped on the phone with the very much alive Joe West. Thawne, though, is not down for the count. Rather, in the final scene, he has suited up in the new Reverse Flash suit and entered the time vault. Nobody uses time against me, he hissed. I will change what's about to happen, he said to Gideon, and you will help me. Kavanaugh then had some fun acknowledging how Armageddon was a slight misnomer, seeing as Reverse Flashpoint was really at play. Let's see. Tom's going to wear the Flash suit, so what's an appropriate name for the event? Armageddon. He said with more than a bit of sarcasm and a hearty laugh. It's extremely unflattering if you're mean, but it's also largely appropriate. Getting a bit more serious, Kavanaugh then seemed to suggest that Thawne's next move might not entirely play out within the fifth and final episode of Armageddon. Grant Gustin on the Flash is such a light. You can't have a light without a darkness to put it in, but you still want to be able to see some stuff, Kavanaugh explained. As Eobard, I pace myself. Let me put it in a way. Read into that what you will. That indicates that whatever Thawne does next as his act of revenge, I don't want it to be immediate, all-consuming darkness. I like things to play out a bit and give myself some place to go, Kavanaugh added. How's that for generalities? Bruh, if that's the case, and this is something where it's not going to be the end of well, Armageddon necessarily doesn't end the story, the fight that's going on with the Reverse Flash, I'm all for it, because the Reverse Flash is hands down the best villain other than Damian Dark the Flash has ever had. And I'm looking forward to seeing what type of stuff they can actually do with this, because it really looks incredible to me what they've been doing. And I love Tom Cavanaugh's perception of Eobard Thawne, which I'm wondering if we can get the older Thawne to come back as well. It's so much stuff crazy. We got Robbie. We got Rob, you know what I'm saying? We got Robbie Amell returning to play Ronnie. Anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to seeing exactly what this season has to show us, and if this type of writing and stuff can keep up. Part 5 of Armageddon drops next Tuesday. I can't wait for it. And then I think we're on hiatus with the Flash until March. I don't know what the rest of the season is going to tell. I don't even know what this next episode is going to tell. We still haven't had Mia Queen, Kate's, is it Cat or Kate? Miss Mia Queen. We haven't had her appearance yet, so her appearing in this is going to be interesting to me, especially when we feel that the problem is solved. But with the Reverse Flash popping up, we know this is just the start of a war that's going to happen, and that this last episode should be very epic. Let me know what you guys thought about this. Let me know what you thought about what Tom Cavanaugh said. Does it make you feel like the Reverse Flash is going to be around for the rest of the season, or that it's a looming threat? Something's going to happen, because I'm curious to see what could possibly happen, and if it has anything to do with Thawne still messing with the timeline or using the reverse steel force. Because remember, somebody messed with the reverse steel force, and that still hasn't been, you know what I'm saying, told in that capacity on what happens. All we got was, I did stuff in time, but he still hasn't shown how he tapped in to be able to do that. So does what Thawne have to do, does that, is that the reason why Ronnie is coming back? You know what I'm saying? We get Mr. Amell back in the show. If other people that might possibly pop up, does that have to something to do with what Thawne is doing and with his plan long term? You guys let me know what you think about it in the comments below. I can't wait for part 5. I'm telling you, it's going to be excellent. You guys like, subscribe. I can't wait to see you guys soon. All right. We'll be back later tonight, probably around 7 p.m. Central Standard Time with the Hawkeye review. We want to give you guys a chance to watch it, because everybody doesn't stay up till 3 in the morning like me and watch it. So we'll give you guys a chance to check it out. Meet us there later today so you can give your thoughts on what you thought about Hawkeye. Meet me right here next week, Wednesday, for the review of part 5 of Armageddon. Can't wait to see you guys Sunday on Hill Report. This is Nerd Mix Alpha himself, Indy Uchiha. I'm out. Keep it A+. This has been a Nerd Mix. I'll see you guys later.